Sexy.
Sexy.
Yes.
Is that the phone that you've been having problem with, Gonzalez?
Oh, diba? I told you many times, man.
Okay. How about hopefully the was that the iPhone 12 or the Samsung phone?
The iPhone. The one that you gave to me. Your phone.
But you're doing a live with an iPhone. I thought you said we can't do it with an
Oo
iPhone.
nga. Ha?
I thought you said we couldn't do it with an iPhone. It was only good with Samsung.
What are you talking about? For you. As a guest. No.
Oh, so as a guest for this system, I have to use a Samsung to
No,
accept.
when you're doing live streaming, my view, if you want to start all over again, just say relive. Relive.
Relive.
Yeah.
Okay, that's relive.
Where did
Now, why do you say relive? I don't understand.
Panda?
Yes.
I'm gonna fly you to the Philippines, so you will. so,
So that she can take you, you know.
Okay. So that means I have to restart this whole thing.
Yes.
only me, not you.
Okay.
Ang hirap mo man.
Mainit ba?
Yes. No, we can do that on doing live streaming. Pre-recording video, yeah, we can do that. But live streaming, we can't do that.
Once again, technology for me, I'm very slow at it, but I'm assuming that Gonzalez knows what she's doing. So I would take her word for it. Diba?
Oh. Awan na lang.
Okay. Everything looks the same, my view.
The only reason why
Wait. Of course. Panda does look prettier. Have another drink, my view, and then I would look pretty.
we have 15 viewers. Hello,
Hello,
people.
people in the world.
Yes. Those of you who just joining, that's Jane Gonzalez, my girlfriend. Chriselle,
Darren's
Darren's
girlfriend.
girlfriend. And I'm glad we got
Pan
both of them to join us.
and Panda.
Panda.
Ha-
The one and only.
Ano?
Panda.
Tertiary's boyfriend.
Darcy's boyfriend. You just wait. Jimmy John's going to get upset when he comes on. Darcy's boyfriend. What's wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with me, man. Abel Williams, hello, good morning. Welcome to our live
Abel Williams,
stream.
how's it going? Welcome to our channel. And
Oh,
ex chronic
hi.
gamer. Say
Hello.
hello. Say hi.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Thanks for
We are
joining
in.
us.
Hi from California.
No,
Wait.
in Japan.
Who's in California?
Me and Crystal, we're in California.
Okay.
We're in Los Angeles, Pampanga.
Yes, they're from Angeles, Pampanga, not Los Angeles, California.
We're in Florida Blanca.
Yes, Florida Blanca. Once again, we got lovely Jane Gonzalez, my guest, and then lovely
Yes.
Crystal, my other guest. So,
Hi guys.
so for those of you who do not know lovely Jane and Crystal, how old are you, lovely Jane?
2.
And
I'm
Crystal, how
three.
old are you? You're 3, huh? Okay.
I should be
And how
one.
old are you?
4.
Sam Panda, the late bloomer.
No, we've got an honest one here.
Hmm?
My view is 52 going on 53.
No, he's not 52. He's 42, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My view, you're AJ. Yeah, he's only 42. Why is he saying 52? Are you? Oh, man, he's saying I'm 52 and going on 53. So, is this normal for you? Is is that a virus that's going on in the Philippines? You know, the blue viral on your face. Is that something that's gonna is catchy? Is it?
Parang may nanalo kasi.
This is my pimple patch.
Tinatanong.
You got 2 on today. How about you, Miss Christelle? How many do you have today?
0.
0. Yes, Oliver, you're old. Star Trek on it. Yes, we have lovely Jane Gonzalez and Christelle. Hey, lovely Gonzalez. No, we delayed this broadcast. Oh, there's Jerome. I see him.
He's
Hello,
sleeping.
Jerome. Is he asleep?
Yes, he's
Yes. Why
sleeping.
don't you guys guess how old Jane is and how old Christelle is? Don't tell anybody. How old do you think Jane is and how old Christelle is? Come on, show your face again so people can judge. Christelle.
So, nakikita ito na ano.
Oh my god, oh my god. We're fit.
Let's see.
Parang mas mukha kang sa'yo.
It's a Pat UK. Good morning. From Los
Hello, Sir
Angeles.
Pat. I don't know if you guys knew how old Christelle and Jane is. We're gonna do a guessing game. How old is Jane and how old is Crystal?
I'm 52.
Crystal 21, Jane 32. You are incorrect. Lena.
Ano yung sasabihin ko?
I'm... You are very incorrect.
Lena, you, we're trying to get other people to guess. You gave it all the way. There's no reason to guess because you just answered it. So
Right.
now that we know that Crystal is 21 and Jane is 32.
Yes.
What's the 3 reasons you left? I left my pin.
And Sam is, be honest.
Let's just say I'm the senior citizen of this group, of this whole live stream. I doubt there's anybody that's going to be talking on our live stream that's younger than me. Let's just say that. I'm not going to
Pina-
say the 3 reasons why I left my PNA or ran away from my PNA.
26, 27, 28. I'm so offended.
The other lady, 26, 7, or 8. Great guess, Pat, Mr. Pat.
What great gift!
um, before the girls get upset, Mr. Pat, bring those age down a little bit. Yes, I do qualify for senior citizens discount.
Very honest of you, Sam, huh?
No, that's a
Yes,
lie.
18,
Eh,
19.
I'll take that as jealous.
Uh, I can tell you that they are almost 10 years apart, Mr. Pat.
No.
Anong almost? Yes.
More than 10 years ba? Panda, oh.
He
11
did?
years apart. And who do you think is the oldest?
Oh, 12 years ba? 3, 12, 12 years.
12 kasi di ba birthday September? Sa August, 12.
Well, Mr. Pat, that's an easy one. Oh, 22, 31. Hey, Gonzalez, what do you think? Abel think it's 22 and 31, and you're Gonzalez is
Stop.
22 and Crystal is 31.
We're not very happy. Stop this guessing.
Well, Lena, I haven't had dinner, but
Yeah.
I went and bought grapes, and I love eating grapes. What?
Sam's daughter.
Mm.
Go, dog.
Yes, she is my daughter, Mr. Pat. You didn't know that she was my daughter? Joe V, love that hat. Go Dogs. Yes, we're gonna have a. Can you believe all the dogs that was drafted in the NFL this past week? Woo. And I didn't think they had a good, compared to the national championship team. I didn't think they were as good, but yet they had more drafted this year than they did last year. I think.
Try mo.
Yes, they are legal age now.
They are leaving.
I'm gonna hold that thought on their real age for you a little bit, guys. But the one that was the closest was Abel Williams. Now, what is the height
You're
of Jane,
Let's go.
and what is the height of Crystal?
panda.
I don't want you guys to stand. Don't stand because then that will give it away. What is the height of Jane Gonzalez, and what is the height of Crystal?
I'm 6 foot to finish that.
Ah, yeah. Ask any question about the NFL draft. I can answer it. I watched the whole thing. No, actually, I did not. I was going back and forth. Of course, I'm a Bulldog fan, so I'm constantly looking for a Bulldog being drafted. I didn't really pay attention to other teams and other football players other than Shador Sanders. I did. That guy fell way out of first round. He lost about $40 million.
Hoy, oh, Cristel. Naging 5'1" ka na. Wow. Sige ba? Sige ba?
Yes, Jane is 4 feet, and Christelle is 3'10".
What?
Yes, they have no Gonzalez is known to have 12 toes. That's why she's always kicking me. Abel Williams, 5'3", 5'11". You're off. Oliver doesn't do metric on height.
Because kasi,
5'2", Jane. 5'1", Chriselle. You guys are still wrong. You're still wrong. Let's see, Joe B. Everyone was watching that. Yes. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but hey, just mean he'll make his money. He just needs to compete, and hopefully he won't be as cocky, and he'll just go in there and work his butt off and become a starter
Oh,
for the
he's
Browns.
5'1". 5'1".
Uh, Christelle's not 5'1", Mr. Pat, and Jane is not 5'2". Guess again.
guessing game pala to. Ano
Abel
ka ba?
Williams, 5'3", 5'11". Nope. Look at this.
How,
Hey,
how,
Abel, who do you think is 5'3"? Jane is in purple, and Crystal is in is that a dollar sign? What is that? What kind of a
What happened to your
it's,
eyes?
Crystal? Crystal is in black and white, it looks like, and Jane is in purple. Send my likes. Need to get off now. See you on your next live. Need to work on something. Okay, Lena, thank you for joining us.
thank you, Lena. Lena, tama ba?
Yeah, Joey, definitely not 5'11". I'm going to say that too.
I need to load first. Oh my gosh, I'm running.
Hey, Williams. Jane is in purple. How tall is she?
Does it look like a purple?
What
Gosh,
color is that? Burgundy, purple?
Something like, parang ganun, parang reddish na ano.
don't ask me.
Burgundy something.
Hoy, hindi.
Di ba red? Parang red yung burgundy.
Burgundy is like wine.
Ah, maroon, yes.
Parang,
Maroon? It doesn't look like a maroon, man.
shade lang siya.
Abel, okay, here we go. Hey, Jane and Crystal, are you guys dressed where you can stand up?
Just shirts upstairs and no downstairs.
I wanted to have
Upstairs.
you guys stand up, and this way they can look at you and then they can re-guess.
Upstairs.
Like re-live, re-guess. So you want to move the camera back a little bit and stand up, and then this way now they could guess how tall you are.
Sam.
Are you willing to do that, Jane and Crystal, or no? If not, it's okay.
What happened here?
I don't know what's happening.
Wait lang. I have
Yeah,
to
those damn Bama colors. Where's your red and black, Gonzalez?
Wait lang ba? Stop talking. I need to load my phone. I'm running out of data, man.
Okay, if you run out of data, that means we lose live stream.
No, yes. If you keep talking, we're gonna lose.
But yes, and you have to entertain them, diba? Right.
Entertain them first, diba? Don't talk to
Well,
me.
Gonzalez is my girlfriend, Joe, and I'm gonna have to spank her for wearing that maroon color when I see her
It's
next month.
it's Crystal's no shirt.
She
Oh, okay.
borrowed.
Where's my bulldog hat? How come you're not wearing my bulldog hat, Gonzalez?
I'm in Pampanga. Wala akong load. Ay, ano? Ipunin mo nga sa wifi mo.
Joe, my girlfriend Jane, she's visiting Crystal, which is on the left of the screen there.
Ito mo na.
We are in the process of looking for an apartment. And you heard me right, my view. We are looking for an apartment. We would
Oh,
hoodwink by our rental agent the other day when I said that we found and got a new apartment. She
God,
hoodwinked us.
I got pissed off
Yes,
again.
we're very upset. After we told everybody that we got the place, we thought we were moving in next couple of days, and
No, we were supposed
yes,
to move, but what happened was she said, because Sam asked her to send the contract, and then she
yes,
said the the house that's supposed to be for us was already rented by someone else. Now we have to wait until May 31st, diba?
yeah. This guy has 4 units, and they're all fairly new. Uh, how many of us is rented out, Gonzalez? Are all four of those ready, or just how many was in a row there? Four.
At 4 apartments.
Yeah.
But
Well, the other.
Abel Williams, bye. Thank you
Hey,
for
William. Okay, Abel. Talk to you later. Yeah. So the one. So she tells me that yes, we want to rent it to you. Is ready. And I said, oh, okay. Send the contract, and I'll sign it so we can move in. And then yesterday, or right after, in fact, right after we talked the live stream, we get a message. He goes, "Oh, sir, the contract, your property won't be ready until
the
May
31st.
30th." Yeah,
Yeah.
about a month later. I said, "What? We just told everybody we have this." He goes, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, sir. Your condo, the one that I thought that you could have, is already rented out. There's another one where someone lives in there, and they will be moving out at the end of
Paano ba ito?
May."
Akin na ka na. Okay na, siwala na sa...
Yes, that is what I told Gonzalez. I said, we just have to wait. Well, she wants me to put a reservation on the condo where someone's living in there until May 30th. And I said, I want to see it. I want to go inside and see the place. I'm not going to sign a contract on something that we haven't seen. She goes, "Oh, your girlfriend's already seen the other one. It's the same condo." I said, "No, no, no. They all have. It's the same design. You made four of them. They're not the same condo." I said, I'm not going to sign a contract without seeing the inside of it." So that's where we are right now. And I don't know if she's going to let us see the inside. And I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand why we can't, set up an appointment with a renter and then just let us go in there or at least let Jane go in there for 10 minutes just to look around and make sure it is what it is that we're renting.
Lagay mo ang ganun, te. Doon mo kaya lagay. Natapat ko sa aircon.
Yes. I mean, she had already
Yan, nakita na. Oh my God, pwede pala ito eh.
Yeah, she had already told me that it was ready. We can move in, and then she switched it on me, saying it's not ready because someone else got the other one, and then yours won't be ready for 30 days. So that kind of makes me really want to see the place. I can't just sign a contract on something I haven't seen.
Truth.
Anyway, that's where we are now. Uh, Frustrating. We thought we had it, uh, but I told Jane that we'll just go along with her. But if she doesn't let us see it, I'm not gonna put a deposit on something that I haven't seen the inside. And, that's where we are now. But we're gonna keep on looking.
Oo, papatay mo yan.
Hopefully, they'll let us in to take a look at it before we, put the deposit in and sign the contract. I should be back on the 12th. I'll leave here on the 11th, and I'll be there on the 12th. and hopefully she'll let us look at the townhouse when I'm there. I told Jane that we would go there first, and hopefully she'll let me see it. And then once we see it, then and that's the 12th, and it won't be ready till the 30th. We'll just go to Dumaguete, hang out there for a couple of weeks,
Saan
and
ba?
then come back and be ready to move in when it's ready for us to move in.
Saan may abot
Oh,
yun?
my view, you move on the 3rd. Okay. Yes, yes, May 12th, Mr. Pat. I leave on the 11th and I'll be there on the 12th.
Asa siya? Sa marunong? Sa marunong?
Hindi mo talaga na.
You're in Japan, wait, wait, you're going? Okay, so you're going to leave May 3rd and you'll be in Japan on May 20th. You know,
Palabas na.
the flight is only 4 hours, right? My view, you're taking a cruise to Japan. What are you doing there? Or are you going to somewhere else before you go to Japan? Yes. Yeah, those dates didn't match up for me.
Ano to?
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, Jane needs to look at it quick. And Jane is there. I mean, she just needs to go over and take a look at it inside. That's all. Oh, Abel's back. This
Come
is what
back.
I love about on live stream. You can come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go. And when you come back, you're watching the live stream as if you never left because we're so interesting. And there's so much going on. I mean, so this our live stream is so exciting, right? I mean, look at Jane. Look at Jane. She's so excited. And look at Crystal. Man, she's just like, oh, excited.
I'm so excited. My data will go ano. Panda,
What?
do you have your phone with you?
Do
The
I have
red
my what?
phone? Your phone with
Yeah.
you, the other phone. I send you message.
Don't you... Bakit din may ads ba't yan? Using that?
Hindi na pwede kasi kailangan magkapagod doon.
Hindi, di ba bibili ko? So there, look here.
Hmm? What? Yeah, send me a message. Let's see here. If Jane is happy, I'm guessing you will take her word for it. Crystal has her own place. I'm getting yes. Well, Crystal lives in yes. That's Crystal's been kind enough to let us stay there while we're trying to get this apartment mess settled. So
Yes, I'm very happy. Look, oh.
I don't understand.
Just read the message.
I think up to Bataan next week. Is it next week?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, next week.
I don't understand.
Yeah, just send me load. I can't use my phone. I'm doing live streaming.
What do you need your phone for? You're doing live stream with.
I'm trying to load my new bomb. I'm running out of data.
Oh, you do you need a load?
Yes.
I'll give you load.
Hindi niyo ako naintindihan. I can't get into my phone because I'm using my phone for live streaming.
No, I got a load card.
I can't do that. I'm using my iPhone ba.
So I don't understand how I'm gonna be able to give you load.
I read my message kasi.
Gonzalez, I'm reading it and I don't understand it. That's the thing. You don't want this, Gonzalez? You can't, Gonzalez, you can't load this on the.
Even if you give me that, I'm using the iPhone for live streaming ba. I can't use my phone.
Can you load me from your.
Hoy,
How do
panda.
I load you with how do I load you with that? I just don't know how. That's what I'm trying to say. You're asking me to do something that I don't know how to do. So just here and do and
I will send you a screenshot.
okay.
No,
Let's
I'll
see
just do
here.
it on my
Good
phone.
gesture by her. That's why. Yes,
I
Mr. Pat.
panda. I will
Very there.
be
She's very nice in letting us stay there. In fact, Jane's been there almost 3 or 4, about a week now because Crystal was in Bataan visiting her family during the weekend, and Jane was there looking at properties.
kikilay. Hold on. I will be disappearing for 3 minutes. Okay, I need to load my phone, man.
Okay, you're gonna use your you're gonna send me a message on how to give you load on my account.
Yeah.
Okay, focus on that, and I will try to. What's it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My view. You're going to Manila. Oh, what are you? How long are you gonna be there? Let's see here. You're gonna be there until the 3rd. I'm assuming. Abel, I'm at a festival, and last time I was here, we did the ride so fast they said to slow down, and the ride was sideways in the air. Where are you? Which festival, Abel? Which festival? Uh, putting load. Let's just say if I give Jane 100 load, that
I
is
have
100 pesos of load. Okay.
I have load. I have money. Okay. It's just that I'm using my phone for live streaming.
And you can't turn
I
it
can
off.
I can get into it, but I think I can. I will be freezing for 3 minutes. Can I do it?
Do what now? Oh, you're gonna be off for 3 minutes and then you're gonna come back, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Hold on.
Okay. Alright, where are you, what festival are you at, Abel? Hey, Eli, how's it going? We're doing great, Eli. Yeah, 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 that's why I have load here I could give to her, but she said it since she's using her phone to do the live stream, I think she can't load her phone, is what I'm thinking. And we've already turned this live stream off once. We don't want to reboot up the live stream again. Giona days, Genoa days. You're not in the Philippines? Are you able? Are you in the Philippines? No. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's answer Mr. Pat's question. You can load, and there are different plans with different company with Globe with Smart. Everybody have a different plan. But the whole thing is, is how you can. Let's just say I use 100 load and I can get 20. Was it gigabytes of data? Uh, no, it will be couple hundred pesos. Couple hundred. When they say 200 loads, that means 200 pesos, and they'll sell you data. There are data that are
I'm
expiring
back.
type of data, and there are data that are non-expiring type.
I'm back.
I Huh? You're back?
Yes.
Okay.
Finish.
I normally load 500 pesos, and I think I made a video on it. I load 500 pesos. You can get a plan with 24 gigabytes of data, and it's non-expiring data. Now you could probably get 36 gigabyte of data, but it'll expire in 30 days. See how that works? 500 loads, non-expiring. You'll get 24 gigabyte. 500 loads, 500 pesos for 36 gigabytes, but it expires in 30 days or 2 weeks.
No.
So you get more data, but they expire quicker. So, but everybody has a different plan. I don't have all the different plans in front of me, but I'm just giving you a rough example of what these load things are. All right, Mr. Pat, catch you later.
Okay, thank you for stopping by.
Hey, what do you mean you got the best phone plan? My view, Genoa days. I don't know what that is. Is that in the Philippines? Hey, Booger Man, what's up? Thanks for coming by. My chick is frozen. Gonzalez, you're frozen? No, she's not frozen.
Uh,
She's awake.
no, because I was trying to load my phone earlier. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, Abel has a iPhone 6. Got to upgrade. Yeah. They don't even, they don't even do the updates on those 6 anymore. I think the latest one that they do updates for viruses is, I think, 8 or 9. So I would even be, leery of using that phone. The hot one in the back is Crystal.
Crystal.
Crystal is
Crystal.
our good friend. She is the girlfriend of Darren. You've seen Darren. He's been on here a lot. And Crystal lives in Angeles, and we're trying to rent a place in Angeles. So we're staying
Hi.
there while we're looking for a place.
No.
Which provider should I use for my Filipina? I feel she is overpaying.
It depends on where you're located, diba? Yung SIM
Yes,
card.
it depends on the area. I have smart. In certain areas, smart works the best, but there's another company
Here,
called Globe, and in certain
Original.
area, Globe works the best.
Walang
So
signal. Nag-switch ako to...
it
It
depends
depends
what
on the area ba?
what network you're using, not
yeah,
area.
yeah. What
I need...
area is your
Because
girlfriend in, Eli?
because because sometimes in the province the smart SIM card there is not really working. No signal ba. So
It depends on
Right.
the area.
mostly the SIM card that will work in the province the T, T, yeah,
TM and
Globe.
Globe and
I
TM
don't
is better.
know what I don't know if Smart or Globe is better than Dumajug. What you
Ano
can
yung
do, and I've done it before, you can
What is
go. It's
Dumanjag?
in the Philippines, Dumajug. What you can do is you can go on the internet. Dumajug, man.
Where's that? Where's that? I feel like I'm not Filipina for not knowing that.
Google Dumajug. Anyway, go. What you want to do is you go to Dumajug. You go to Smart or Globe. Go to their website and check their coverage area, and it will give you if Smart is in Dumajug, and then in fact, find out exactly where she lives in Dumajug, and Globe may have a better coverage, and Smart has a better coverage.
Ah, it's in Cebu.
Okay. Where in Cebu, Gonzalez? Is it in the province of Cebu or is it in the city of Cebu?
Ang
I don't
Um,
yeah,
I've never had. Huh?
province of Cebu.
Oh, it's in the province. So okay, so you really need to just go into because your girlfriend may not even know. She'll just say, "Oh, Globe is better because everybody uses it," or "Smart is better." How you really find out is just go to their website, and Smart will show you
Yeah.
the coverage area. Now,
cellphone.
one of the trick things that they do for to get people to, uh, for example, Cebu will say we have 5G, a smart, or say we have 5G in Dumajug, and Globe will say, well, we have 5G in Dumajug too. Well, then that means both of them should be great, but yet let's just say one has a bad reception, and then the other one has great reception. He goes, well, they both have 5G. Why is it that one has better reception than the other? So this is the catch that they do for and
I have both Globe and Smart. So when I'm in the province, I use my Globe because my Smart SIM card there is not picking up, or I don't have a signal. So 400 peso is for 15 days data and call. I don't know how much is 400 peso.
that's about $9, about $8.
Yeah, 15 days.
Yeah. Uh, Once again, go into the Smart website and Globe website. It will show you exactly if they have. Once again, I was trying to explain to you that they all have 5G, so they promote. We got 5G in Dumajo. We got 5G. All they have to do is have a little coverage area in Dumajug of 5G that allows you to say, I have coverage in 5G. But what happens if Globe only has 5G in a very small area and Globe has a 5G in a big area? In fact, oh, by the way, let me take this back. They don't even have 5G in Philippines. They don't even have it. They really only have 4G. So, but it's just a matter of going in there. Just because they promote that they have it, you got to know the area. So if you know where your girlfriend lives in that area, you can pinpoint which service is better. Because, but if they cross each other, then both will be good. But you'll see where Globe is where she lives. That's the best coverage. Then you get Globe, even though they both have 4G or they promote whatever it is. Just because they promote it in Dumajug doesn't mean all of Dumajug is being covered by the fast speed. Hope that made sense. Yeah, 4G or LTE. Let's see. One man came on. Say hi. How's it going, one man? Hey, boy, should I go on the zipper? If you do not know what it is, a thing that makes you
Oh, okay.
do flips
Oh,
when you go on the zipper, Abel. Go on the zipper. Go ahead, Gonzalo.
no, 15,
Gustapo.
15,
Ate.
15 days, but no calls. Only 25 gigabytes for all sites and 15 gigabyte for mobile games. That's it.
You see that, Eli? See how confusing it is? They have there's like 300 different plans for each pricing. And that's for Globe and Smart. So that's why your girlfriend may be in a plan that she only knows, and she's on that plan,
But
even though that
I
she could
mean,
have a better plan.
I'll be honest. Having a Globe SIM card is a little bit expensive compared to talk and text or smart,
Yeah.
because talk and or smart SIM card, they have non-expiry data. Unlike Globe, they have 400 peso for 15 days. Whether you use it or not, it will be expiry.
Yeah. You don't want to get that expired one. She used unlimited data Globe for about 800 plus peso, 30 days like this, and only 24. You know what? That is too much. I've got 24 gigabytes for 499 pesos. So that's why I use my smart 499 peso, 24 gigabytes, and it does not expire. And it also gives you call, 200 minutes of calling, and 200 texts, right?
My sometimes I load up my phone because I'm using talk and text. My 400 pesos, it will last sometimes 3 months, because it's depend, diba? For example, now I'm at Crystal's house because Crystal's has no Wi-Fi. Of course, I need to use data all the time. But when I'm at home, I'm using my Wi-Fi, so my load will last for like 4 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
For
Make sure you can make calls and text with the plan. Yes, you need to have talk and text, Eli. Uh, that's just my recommendation. I do think that 800 peso is too much, but I don't use Globe. I only use Smart. Gonzalez used Globe and Smart, so she's better at understanding the Globe situation. And Rabbit, hello all. Rabbit, hey, where's Crystal? Say
hi,
hello, Rabbit.
Papa Rabbit.
Let's see here. I hope we didn't confuse everyone. But on the which one is the best? Oh, yay! Where's Crystal again? Uh, it is a little bit complicated. They have Smart, they have Globe, they got Talk and Text, they have Sun, and they have a new Chinese companies. So there's a bunch of different plans and different companies. They all have a different thing. And it's up to you to kind of figure it out. Uh, the two biggest company is Globe and Smart, and I use Smart. I think their plans are a little bit simpler, and for me, it's easier to load up. That means to get this data onto my phone, it takes me
Talk to
probably 30 seconds, but
Jasmine.
it takes me 2 hours to load with a Globe because I don't understand their system.
First, ano, diba?
Ate Lela naman yun.
Hindi, nandun siya. Nag-hello siya.
Oh, nag-rely pala tayo, no?
We did read like, sorry. Comment.
Yeah, I mean, a Filipino would know. They're the best. They know. Yeah, they live there. All their friends. They know what's best in that area. Um, but I do know that 800 pesos for 30 days is pretty high.
You can be a Hi, one man.
Hello, wine man. What's up? Hey, Rabbit, are you working or are you off? Or getting ready to go to work? Oh, I just woke up. Back to another night in a bit. Just got up to eat something. Got hungry. Wait a minute. What time? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what time it is. All right.
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, Gonzalez call and says, "Hey, that go live." I said, "Well, you better go sleep first." So she slept
Whoa!
earlier.
Oh,
What?
talaga? Talaga lang
Ah, you go to stall 5 near the jeepney terminal to have a low put on my phone. Someone throw up above me. Abel is riding the zip line or something, the zip ride, the zipper ride. Why are the girls awake at that's what I said, Rabbit, but yep, they're awake. She says she couldn't sleep. She
We just
actually
we just got home from the club.
oh, okay. Yeah, Eli, I don't know. I yeah, it's she 800 just seems a lot, but or she doesn't understand. There are different plans with Globe. So what do you think? Is 800 pesos for 30 days, 36 gigabytes?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
That's a no. You're
Depends.
lucky. You're lucky because she only asked 100 peso, man. 800
I'm
peso is
Look,
enough.
now you know the plans on Globe. Do they have an 800 peso 36 gigabyte plan? I guess they
Uh,
probably do. I mean, there's no reason to double check it, but
yeah, the ano.
For
Hold
sure.
on. I'm gonna check.
Because in smart,
the
I
girls are in Crystal's house. Where's we I think I told you, Rabbit. We thought we had an apartment, but then they switch and bait on us, and now we're looking for another one. It's just a pain in the neck. Oh, one man, sir, I came to Davao, Philippines on May 27th. You're going to Davao on May 27th? I have a friend here, and his name is Oliver. Oh, he's got a saga. He's trying to get to Davao to be with his girlfriend. As soon as he get his passport, he'll be there.
wow.
So one man and Oliver, you guys might want to
No,
get to know each other.
there's no 800 load, but there's like go 400 for 15 days.
Baka regular yung nilalagay.
Maybe she's talking about regular load.
Oh, okay. No, 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 because he gave me the example. He said that for 800 pesos, he had 24 gigabyte. 800 pesos, 30 days like this, and only 24 gigabytes, I think. I
So,
think that's just too high.
so for go 400, you will get 55 gigabyte in total. So
Yeah.
for 25 gigabyte for all sites plus 30 gigabytes of 5G or 15 gigabyte for apps and free
Why don't you
voucher.
flip that around, Gonzalez, so this way Eli could see it on your phone?
This.
There you go. Perfect.
That
There you go.
that is go 400 for 15 days. And then there also
400, you get how many gigabytes? 400 pesos for 15 days. How many?
you will get 55 gigabyte in total.
15 days. What about, do you see one for 30 days?
There.
Right. Do you have a 30 days? Because I think he was showing me a 30-day deal.
No, there's no 30 days on no on Globe. Maybe she's talking about regular load.
Right. Okay. So Eli, we couldn't find it. So yeah, we didn't. We couldn't find that 800 peso for, but she did find a 400 peso for 55 gigabytes, right?
Yeah.
But that's for 15 days. Okay. Let's see here.
No, maybe what she's doing that she will ask for 800 peso and then she will registered for go 400 for 15 days. So when that 15 days expired, she needs to registered again for another 400 peso. So that's 1 month in total, 800 peso.
Yeah, but he's saying that she got 24 gigabytes. You're saying you can get 55 gigabytes for 400 pesos, 15 days,
Yeah,
right? So her data
yeah.
should never run out.
Maybe, and also, if she's playing games or if she's using it for playing mobile games, it will not, 15 days is not enough.
Okay, yeah, yeah, maybe she's playing games with it. So rabbit farmer, you like, hey, what are you getting for 800 pesos? uh you know what? I don't want to say that Eli's getting scammed. Must be some good explanation for 800 pesos,
But an
24
800,
gigabytes.
but 800 peso a month for load is enough.
Yeah,
Let me
she
see
should
my
be able to get at least
let me see
55 or
my
60
power.
or 100 gigabytes. I mean, that's but to get his text was 24 gigabytes for 800 pesos. That's just too much money for only 24 gigabytes,
Pero I
right?
tasted 30 something sa
I am
sino.
not sure anymore what she is using. Okay. It's best to monitor your usage in the stage for 1 month. You can check it on your phone and then get a similar plan in the Philippines. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I have the T-Mobile one where because I'm traveling back and forth. And they'll give you free data. I think it's only like $10 more a month to upgrade on your T-Mobile. But what they give you is a 3G, not 4G or 5G. So your speed is really only good enough for texting and some videos, but it takes a long time to download. 1 month, unlimited plan, share me data and call. Yeah, I anyway. Rabbit, sounds like you need a new girlfriend, Eli.
What?
Well, sir, when you do marriage, well, I don't know when Eli's getting married. It's able. I have 90 gigs a bit it. What is that? I have 90 gigs a bit it able. I'm not sure what that means. All
There are. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Okay.
right,
Eh,
Gonzalo's still working on it for you.
Okay. This is for a Globe SIM card or plan for Globe SIM card. Wait. What?
Is there an
Okay.
800?
I'm looking. There's no 800 for ano.
Hmm.
There's no 800. Only
There's no
400.
way. Okay, there's only 400. So she's probably spending 400 on whatever she's using and running out a lot of data, uh, sharing a lot of data. And then she's
But
using
okay,
another 400 for the second part of
there's
the month.
800 for roaming. But it's for for people who lives in the other country. Ay,
Ah,
for some for something that you use to contact people who lives in another country.
oh, there you go. Here you go. We found her. We found the thing, Eli. She's paying 800 pesos for roaming so she can contact you in other countries.
There's 1,600. There's 2,000, 3,000. Yeah.
Right. So what she's doing is she's trying to contact you with the roaming, which costs a lot more.
Oh yeah, that's
So she should not be doing that. She should just get the regular data and the regular load. It will cost her about $200 to $400, 200 to 400 pesos a month, and just go on Messenger and you guys could chat. She's trying to contact you directly from her phone, and that's why it's costing her a lot of money. Did
She
that
is
make
in the.
sense, Gonzalez? Am I making sense? Yeah, she's got that roaming charge on, and it's a killer.
But Eli said it's 30 days data, 800 peso. But there's no 800 peso here. I'm on Globe, ano. They don't have
Right.
that. They only have
Okay.
400 for 15 days.
Right. They only have 800 for 15 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Now that Gonzalez has dug in there a little deeper, what that tells me is that I'm not getting enough information from you, Eli, to make a good judgment on what she's doing. Uh, yeah, I'm
But,
gonna give it a
but,
benefit of the doubt that
but,
she's trying to. What's that?
but, but for me, 800 peso is reasonable.
It's reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's reasonable. I don't think she's trying to rip you off like Rabbit is saying.
My God,
Uh,
why you're gonna rip off someone for only 800 peso? Jeez.
yeah. So I think that she's doing the best that she can with the knowledge that she has to 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 be able to contact you, Eli. So uh, based on what you're telling me, we can't make a judgment on. She's spending too much money for the phone. I think she's Rabbit. No, Rabbit, you didn't say that. I'm saying it for you. Uh, it's all right, Abel, as long as you can get back in here.
Don't think you're being used or scammed for 800 peso.
Yeah, yeah. Most people won't be scamming you for 800 pesos, especially someone that they see. How long have you known each other, Eli? I think you've known this girl for a while, right? Yes. Far better thing to spend. Yes. They always drop their phones or lose it. Yes, they drop it and lose it, and it's always damaged. Always need another one. We always need another phone, Gonzalez.
You always need another, not me.
Yeah. Messenger all day long is free.
Yeah, but you need data. Hello.
But when you have roaming, you know what roaming is, right? Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Let me in defense of your girlfriend, Eli, if she has normal data, the data would last a lot longer. But the minute she turns on roaming, that roaming is roaming around all day long. Even though when she's not using the phone, it's roaming. That's why it costs a lot more. So they're charging her almost double to have that access to roam and try to connect to any service that's up there in the mountain. If she's 3 hours from Cebu, she's probably not getting a lot of. She's not getting good connection, so that's why she's took that roaming plan, so that no matter where she is, she can connect with you, which costs you a lot more money. That's my thinking. Okay, yeah, ask her if she bought wrong. Yeah, we may be because the plan that Gonzalez told me for 800 peso is the roaming plan.
yeah.
Okay.
But I think, but to defend her, she's not trying to rip you off for 800 pesos, man. If I'm gonna rip you off, not only 800 pesos.
There you go, Eli. Gonzalez will tell you she's going to rip you off. She's not just ripping off 800 pesos. She's going to rip off 8 million pesos. Yeah, well, that's good. I have a feeling she's not. It's just that, she bought. I think she bought the the better plan so that she probably was. I'll share this. She probably bought some load, and it kept on being dropped, right? Because she's in the province, connection's not good. Um, for example, I just told you for 500 pesos, I have my 24 gigabytes unlimited, and it'll last me. I go back and forth. It'll last me for 3 or 4 months. Now,
You
if I'm in an area where I cannot connect, I always turn on that roaming. And if it's an important conversation, or if I need to make a phone call, I turn on that roaming this way so I can make the call or do the data. But as soon as I get off the phone call or the data to get what I need, I turn off the roaming. So I do it manually with my smart. Uh, where I think that the plan that she has is roaming 24/7, and there's no way to turn it off, and that's why it costs more for that plan.
no, it's a no, Rabbit. It's true. Don't you dare calling me a no. Like someone rip you off for 800 pesos. It doesn't make sense. Guys, stop crying.
Oh, Jimmy John is back. Uh, hey, Jimmy John, we're talking about Eli's girlfriend who's paying 800 peso for her phone connection and for 24 gigabytes. I think we found the reason she's not trying to rip him off. She is subscribed to a roaming data, which costs a heck of a lot more than the regular data. So for me, that explains why it costs her a lot. And also, she's 3 hours away from Cebu, where she's probably in the province and doesn't have very good connection. So she needs to have a roaming plan. So that's explainable. All right, here we go. Next. Yes, Rabbit wants needs
One
800 peso.
one
Oh
month.
yeah, time to feed the chicken, Jane. Yeah, Jane did not. Jane actually slept earlier or took a nap and then said, "Hey, let's do the live stream." So
No, kasi,
the
diba,
news that people. Well, go ahead.
for for 800 peso, that's no. Well, she can ask you 1,600 pesos for a month if she has Wi-Fi on for 200 Mbps one
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
And also there's another plan also for 3,600, which is PLDT. 1 month is 400 Mbps.
Now you're talking
So
about having access to Wi-Fi too, right?
yeah, yes.
Yeah, it's just not data. That okay? Yeah, you. That's completely different.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, how
funny.
often is that 800 peso, Eli?
Stop whining for 800 peso.
Hey, well, he's not whining. He was just telling me, right? We're just trying to help him out. Yes, Jane has 2 pimples today.
Yes. I'm in love with Tarsier. Joke. I'm joking, okay?
Nancy Rabbit, I am coming there in February next year, you guys. I want to meet everyone on this chat. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Yeah. You got Jasmine, you have Lena, you have Gonzalez. My view is probably going to be there. Who else going to be there next February? And my view can buy a nice view with 800 pesos. No, no, no. This is the card that we were talking about. The smart. I use smart for my data when I'm in the Philippines. Gonzalez uses Globe.
No, I have SIM card. I
Yeah,
have
she
Globe.
used Globe and Smart. Yeah, yeah. She has two SIM cards, huh? Guys, she needs two SIM cards.
The reason why I have two SIM cards is because my parents are using Globe in the province so that they can call me, because they don't have Smart there.
Yeah, yeah. Different plans. There's Globe, there's Smart, there's Talk and Text, there's Sun, and there's a brand new Chinese company out there. Uh, so
I'm always,
each-
ano, I'm always up all night, rabbit. That's why, diba?
I tell you, in 2 hours when she wakes up, if you're already streaming, then okay, yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we can say hello to her. If you stay up nights all night, you will get pimples.
I stay up
Oh
all
yeah,
night. I'm Sam's CCTV.
CCT. Uh, yes, Oliver calls your pimple dot virus. Ah,
No,
she's still streaming. Okay, Oliver, meet and greet for sure. Yeah, I'm game. Yeah, we just got to set up the time and where, and so we can all get together. Sam, you ought to do a live stream and we can call in. This is my live stream, man. Matter of the heart is tricky. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Are you saying that I can do a live stream where you can call in? Is that true, Gonzalez? That would be something else, right? It would, what company offers a live stream where you guys can call in? The only one that I know of is Zoom, but I think I'm not sure. There are. Yes, that's roast a whole pig on the beach. Gonzalez would love it. She loves pigs.
I'm gonna roast him.
Roast me. Mm. Gonzalez,
Yeah,
Gonzalez starting to be. She's becoming a bully again.
I love Richard Baboy.
Let's see
It's true.
here. Matter of the heart is tricky. Meet and greet, roast a whole pig by the beach. Hi, Oliver. I'm in general, sir. My view, your world. StreamYard. You can drop
Yes, I
a
will.
link.
I will stick. No, I will put that apple in on his mouth.
Hey, I don't get that, Gonzalez.
Yeah,
What? I don't. Hey, Rabbit, I don't understand. Why
when we
do
do
they
it,
put an apple in one of those pigs' mouth when they're roasting it? What's it? Why do they do that?
I don't know. I often see that on the in the province when they after they roast the lechon, they will put apples inside the mouth.
Why is that? Is it because to keep your mouth open to give it flavor? I don't understand that.
You wanna know?
Yeah.
Let me try it to you.
Well, speaking of an apple, I don't have an apple, but you can kind of see what it's going to like if you do that to me. Got a pair here. Okay. Gonzalez will stuff you an apple and rake over the coals. Why do you have that blood drop cloth on your shoulder, Jane? The
It's a
dentist is there.
it's a no, it's a scarf.
Yes, Jimmy, I'm not a big fan of that color, but she loves it.
No, because sometimes kasi cold. I'm not
Like
very.
I said, I'm not very fond of that color, but she loves it.
No, I don't love it or something. It's just that for something that you can use when you're cold, ba?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about what it does. The color. I was just never. I'm not fond of rust and but you like those kind of
I'm
colors,
not
and it
a fan,
looks good on you.
I'm not a fan of black also. Oh,
Black is the Georgia Bulldog color,
no, I don't have a no. It's Crystal's shirt. It's
right?
not mine.
Let's see here. Oh, say hello, Abel. Rabbit. Not sure about the apple and pig's mouth, but you just know the pig is toast. So, Jimmy, let's see here. The apple signifies that Filipina has thoroughly roasted the Westerner lechon Bible.
I think I
That
can.
thoroughly roasted the Westerners lechon, or thoroughly roasted the Westerners baboy. Uh, Jasmine is asleep and missing this live stream. Yes, Jasmine is asleep, and Lena was here and she had to check out.
Oh,
No,
I
I
already.
was that.
I'm already taking it.
Oh, here, my gosh! You just showed the world. You pulling that now? Does the pimple comes out with that thing, or not?
When you have pimples, diba? And then there is a white thing in the middle of that, bump. It will, we will disappear when you
What?
take this off. Yes. So I only have
Um,
one.
yes, that lets you know how old your young Filipina is. They still have pimples.
No.
No, Jimmy. I was sharing this with everybody. We didn't get the apartment again. s- She switched and baited me. I remember how excited we were the other night. Well, we got the apartment. We got so the next after I talked to you guys, I asked her to send me a contract so to sign, and then she sent me a message back like a day later. Goes, "Oh, sir, uh, the because we thought we were going to move in May 1st because that's what originally that apartment was for. Because oh, sir,
Yeah.
your apartment's been rented.
I'm
We
already
have
replacing.
one right next door. It'll be available a month from now, May 30th." I said, "What? You just told me that it's available." And we got all excited and told Jane about it. And then we told you guys about it. And then she sent a message saying that the one that we wanted was rented. And there's another one available 30 days from now. And how about this? So I wanted to go see the new one. She goes, "Oh, your girlfriend has already seen the other one. It's the same design." I said, "No, I want to see it." And she goes, "Okay, I will ask." And then she says, "Well, the renters won't be out for 30 days. Do you want to put a reservation on that townhouse?" I said, "I am not going to put money and reserve a townhouse that I have not seen inside." So that is where we are right now. I'm waiting for her reply. I don't know what's going on. We're getting a little frustrated. So
She's not a landlord. She handles many properties, diba?
Well, yeah, she's an agent. She should know what she's talking about. It's not you can't when you represent someone, you better know what you're doing. You can't just say things and not knowing the facts because you're going to get yourself in trouble. And the people that wants to rent, they're going to get upset, kind of like
No,
me.
no, Jimmy. She's bigger than me.
You jump her ass. That's what I told you, Gonzalez. Says, don't let them take advantage of you. Yes, it's bait and switch in the Philippines.
What is
Yes, I try to save 50 pesos
what
again.
what what is SMH?
Huh?
Is SMH?
Oh, okay. Let me see. Bait and switch is the Philippines bread and butter. SMH, not a fan of that style. SMH, I don't know. Switch and bait, bait and switch. I'm not sure what SMH stands for.
I think that's a curse.
That's a what?
Cursing.
Cursing? Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Eli, you read this, Eli. My Filipina told me some of her friends don't have hair in their armpits, and she is using tweezers to pull it out. Okay. All right. That's good to know, Eli. Let's see here. Yes, I'm always trying to save 50 pesos a month.
I
That
would say
landlord sounds like a used car salesman. But
Eli was rabbit farmer. Is that what? That is true,
yeah,
but 80% in online dating are catfishing.
shaking my head. Oh, okay. Shaking my head. SMH. Yeah, but we're not trying to date our our agent. We're trying to get an apartment. Let me see here.
What? I'm confused, man.
80% are catfishing, huh? Okay. Hey, Steven Straczynski. How's it going?
How come you
Oh,
see
he
their
just
comment? I don't
huh?
see it.
Oh, he
Who?
just he's I've got my phone on and he sent me a message. And I thought it was on I thought it was on the live chat and then I said hello and I just realized he's not on here, he's on my phone, on my messenger. Yeah, I don't like that catfishing thing.
Did you like the video of your three reason why Filipina what running away from you? That what's the title of that video?
What's that? What's your question?
That video ba?
Oh, your girlfriend's running away from you?
Yes.
Well, yeah, well the last one is where you're if you're always telling her what you've done for her, she didn't ask you to do certain things. We're adults, and then we after we do all this stuff from her, when then we're crying about it. And I think that once a girl or a Filipina, she'll get tired of hearing that, and I think that's probably one of the reasons that they will leave because you know you have to think about this. I mean, you want to give because you have money and you think that you have a true relationship. But when you get in an argument and then you start bringing up all the stuff you've done for her just to remind her how much you love her, but love does not equate with a cost of how much money or how many things that you give into your loved one or your Filipina in this case. So that's what I was saying. I mean, you wouldn't do that in the US where you break up with a girl and you go, oh, I gave you this, I gave you that. But yeah, in the Philippines, people always say things like that. Oh, I gave her this, and then she left me for a foreigner, or she left me for a young Filipino. It happens all over the world, but we don't say it in the U.S. We only do it in the Philippines. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see here. Rabbit, you like it? I don't mind catfishing at all, but I like a little forest, not a jungle though. Eli, now you gotta explain me what is the difference between a jungle and forest. Yeah, I watched that video. It has some simple truths. Yes, anyway. Uh, yeah,
I know. I don't
I see
know.
it happening a lot. So
Some guys would. I don't know. For me, a man that always talk about what he gave to his girlfriend or partner, I think for me is a red flag.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Some guys would, and some won't.
I'm not
Uh, I just
start
made a video. I
start.
just made a video. Huh?
I said my view saying that I'm laughing and crying.
Right.
No, I never had that experience where my ex boyfriend's counting on what they give to me. I never had that problem.
Oh, Gonzalez, I'm counting.
Yes, you better pack up your stuff.
You just haven't seen my receipts yet. Yeah, well, and I mentioned that earlier, Jimmy, about the draft. I mean, I didn't think this team was as good as the last one when they won the national championship, but yet I think they have just as many or more. Because I think the first championship they have 15 or 16, but this second one or one of them didn't have 13 drafted, and I didn't think this team was as good, but yeah, they had more drafted than one of the year when they had a championship. I'm, like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I thought that was the case. Does catfish means scamming? I think it does in a way, yeah. But once again, go
Catfish,
dogs, huh? What, Gonzalez?
catfish. Those are people who pretend to be like someone else pa.
No, that's scamming, right? Yeah,
Yeah. Like for example, diba, like you're on a dating site and then that person puts a sexy picture, he's handsome, young, but for real he's not young, he's not handsome, he's like old, and he's not the same person in that picture. That
so are you saying catfish are mostly done by older foreign men or young Filipinas who are not Filipinas? They're really old Filipinas and they pretend to be young.
no, we don't do that here. But but because since I work on a before on a dating app,
Right.
I I've seen that a lot. Most of the like it's like 70% or 80% of foreigners, they do that a lot, pretending
They
to be.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you foreigners, you catfish foreigners.
No, I'm not saying all foreigners do that.
Yeah.
I tried that before. Like someone wants to, like wants to talk to me, and then I
All
ended.
right. All right. All right. My view. So you're heading out, right?
Yes.
All right. We'll talk to you later, my view. You be safe on your travel to Manila. So you're saying that 80% of the people that you were talking online, uh, mostly are foreigners, are not who they say they are. They are catfishing. Okay. You heard it from Gonzalez.
No, guys, because I was working on a dating app also before.
Right. You heard that right? Gonzalez know all the tricks of dating apps. I can't trick her.
Because I've experienced that before. Someone wants to talk to me, but because of his picture, he was, yeah, like he was trying to talk to me, right? And then his picture, he was like very handsome, young, sexy, and then that leads me like wanting to talk to him. But he asked for my WhatsApp number, and then I told him that maybe you can drop your WhatsApp, diba? I will just text you. And then we started talking on WhatsApp for like just 1 day or 2 days, I think. He said he's a doctor, and I'm almost, no, most Filipino don't really do that. Yes, of some Filipino they like using filters, but I don't think they use some other people's pictures.
Ah, okay.
To make their self looks pretty, diba?
Right, right, right. Well, I I've never worked on a dating site, and I've always sinned. I remember when I was on the dating apps, I've always used my regular pictures. I did not
Yes,
necessarily give my correct age, but I've always used my picture. Come on. Which henceforth, that's why Gonzalez thought I was 18 years younger than I was when we started dating.
yeah, I
So,
know
did I
that.
catfish you, Gonzalez? No, I didn't, because I didn't catfish because I was the real person, right? Catfish is a fake person. I was the real person. My age was just a little bit off, right?
You're lying. In short, ano, in short, you're just lying about your age.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I lied to her. Well, you guys, do you want me to explain my way out of not giving her my real age? Because I explained it on one of our live stream in the past. Okay, so I don't need to explain it. You guys know. I uh I I uh I had met her. My age was incorrect, but I was not
It says he is 46. Oh my god.
when I was 56.
Yeah. Diba?
Yeah, I think I was 10 years older than what my okay, it was they didn't do background check. It was almost 20 years ago. No, no, when I met her, so it would have been 8 years ago. And I had put when I first started, I put myself 10 years younger than I was. So but I never changed the age as I continue on that site. By the time I met her, I was already 10 years younger, so I didn't care. I was just chatting
I
with a whole bunch of women.
I think if I think about some, like there are some certain things that shows you that his age, right? But I did not pay attention. You know.
Yes. What were some of the signs that if you would have paid attention, you would have realized that I was 10 years older than I really was?
I don't want to
Like
say
what?
it.
Well, when you get it to a certain age, you talk about health issues, you talk more about insurance, You talk about taking care of someone when you're in your afterlife. And I mentioned those comments to Gonzalez. And while we're dating, she goes, why is he talking about insurance and afterlife when he's such a young man? Or when he's still a young man, and she didn't realize I was 10. Actually was 13 years older than I told you, right?
So I didn't find out about his age because we broke up many years ago, and then we just
Yeah.
got back together, right?
Right. Yeah. I by the way, if
I
she
mean,
and I would have been together longer, I would have told her my real age. I would not have let it continue. But we have broken up. We broke up like 6 months after we met online. And then I just never told her. And then when I came back to her almost 4 years later, I just didn't mention it. And then she found out how old I was and was very upset. We almost broke up because of me lying to her about my age. That's all this, like she said, I lied to her and
no,
uh,
I know. For me, kasi I feel betrayed by him when there's a lot of chance that he can, tell me about his age, because again, just like what I said earlier, guys, I work on a dating app before. I hate talking to.
older people. Yes. She was always complaining how she would talk, these old people would try to, want to date her. And yet, what she didn't realize that she was already dating a very old person like me.
There's already four guys that came to the Philippines, but I did not met them.
Right.
I did not met them because of the age, you know. And then me and Sam were already like dating the second time. I kept complaining to him ba, telling when he's asking me, hey, how is your work? How is your like you talking to people like that? I said, I got pissed off because of these people or old people ba. I'm sorry for that now. So I'm sorry for the term. I told him that there is a guy who wants to talk to me. He's a doctor. He's from London. He said he wants to have someone, or like he wants to have someone, and like trying to bring that person to the UK. Which is when I asked about his age, he said he's already 73. Which I'm only what, somewhere in 28. I'm like, I'm almost like your granddaughter ba. I'm not the person that you are looking for, diba? Because I'm so I'm only 28, man. Why do you want to someone 28-year old and you're like 76 or 73-year old?
Once again, she didn't realize I was already 73. Okay, let's read this in. Just ask young women if they want candy. Sam can easily pass for 50. We got your back, Sam. I tell them young nurses at work I am 60 years old and they do not believe me. Uh, Darren, yes, but if it wasn't for that little fib, you wouldn't have been together. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Darren. I love that. Welcome to the channel. Rabbit, older men makes great lovers, Shane. They are usually accomplished, some handsome and smart. Yes, there are only so few of us. Jimmy, Sam authored the encyclopedia of Little Fib. Hi. uh,
Like
yes, if you look at Little Fib, the definition would be Sam. Let me see here. Sam, let's see here. Abel, I'm back. Someone stole my phone. Jimmy, Rabbit It's talking about me. Yes, it's true. Darren, I did that for my ex Filipino wife too many times. Uh, I was so worried to tell her later, but found out she lied too and was younger than she said, 20, not 28. Eli, my girlfriend also knows I still pass for 3 times older and I am becoming 44 soon. Oh, she think you're in the 30s and you're 44 soon. Eli, but she will only become 23 end of year. Yes, you see, 3 times, 30 something and
Also, before
44.
someone wants to date me, and then he was coming to the Philippines. He's from California. I found out his age because he dropped his wallet, diba? I found out that he is already 66 years old. And I did not turn my back, diba? Because I don't want to date someone that's so much older than me, guys. I'm still young. No, I don't want, ano ba? I don't want people to think like, how Filipino people, some other Filipino people talk about like, oh, she's just like after him because of his money. She will be a caregiver, and things like that. I don't want to be like that. And then because I'm exam already diba, during that time, I kept complaining to him like almost every day, I think. And then I asked him, "How many age gap do we have again?" And it's like, 18 years.
Oh, you're talking about me now.
Yes, diba? Remember when I kept complaining like almost every day after I worked, diba?
Yeah.
That's because of these old people.
Yeah, you were complaining that all these older people was trying to hit on you that was like 30 years older than you. And you would come home and ask me, goes, "Hey, how old are you? How much older are you?" And I would say, "We're only 18 years apart."
Just
Come
like
to find
he's talking like as if like it's normal for him to lie, you know? Well, it's only 18 years without hesitating or thinking. I said, "Oh, okay, you know." But guys, when I found out about his age, I cried.
Yeah.
I met my own karma, diba?
Yeah. Those of you who do not know this, and I don't think I've ever said it definitely or out loud. Um, Jane and I, we are almost
36.
36 years apart.
Keep it to yourself.
So we have a big age gap. Um, Once again, she did not know how old I was when we started dating seriously. But then when she found out,
No,
she
I
literally was leaving
yeah,
me. We almost broke up. She was packing and ready to go when she found out, and I got on my knees and I begged and groveled, tug on her legs while she was leaving out the door, and saying, "Please, please, Gonzalez,
but
please
no,
stay.
no, he did not do
Just."
that. He didn't do No, I think there's already sign. There's a lot of signs already, but I just ignore it. Like for example, when people ask for, like discount, help, things like that.
Yeah.
Because some doesn't look like, ano kasi, like someone on like his 60s. He looks, yes.
Let's see. Let's see here. Age gap. What is that? It's okay, Jane. You deserve all the money from Sam. I always say one is willing and so is the other. He is one and a half. I met a girl in Okinawa before, and she told me she was 19 when she was not. way younger, and they scared the crap out of me. I thought I was gonna end up in jail. Yeah, I dated a girl that was 18, and I thought she was 21. Rabbit, and I broke that relationship off very quickly.
For me, kasi
Let's see.
guys, I don't care if you're rich or something. But if you're in your 60s already, stay away from me. Hello?
Hey, Gonzalez, you want to tell the story about going to the movie? You want to tell the story about uh, uh
Oh,
remember
that
that?
too. Because what was the 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago.
Yeah, we were in line for about 30 minutes. The line was going all around the mall,
Yeah.
and
Like
so
we
we're
were
in the regular line. Go ahead.
I told him that I want to watch a movie that's the new movie, right? Filipino
Right.
movie. And then he said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, let's do that." And then there's a lot of people on the lane,
Yeah,
And
a
then
lot of people.
what did you tell me during that time?
I said,
Yeah,
"Hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna go do something."
he said that, "Hey, Gonzalez, why don't you go in the front and ask, diba?" Something like that. No, I don't want to do that. It's not fair for people who standing here like on the lane, diba? And
Right.
then he, wait a minute, I need to use CR first. And then after he used his CR, he went to look after me. He said, "Gonzalez, let's go." He showed me two tickets for a
I
movie.
got 2 tickets. Yeah.
Like, what? What? What did you do? I said, nah. I forgot what he told me at that time.
Yeah. So what happens
Oh,
is we were standing in line for 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm not standing in line. I'm gonna go up there and see if there's a senior citizen line. Well, I said, Gonzalez, come on. She goes, no, we have to stand in line. We cannot break the line. We need to stand. Well, I said, okay, to each his own. I'm leaving. So I go and I said, hey, I got to go to CR because I got tired waiting. Instead of going to CR, I went to the front of the line and I asked the lady, I said, do you have a senior citizen line? Because this line was wrapping around the mall. I mean, it would have been another hour. We would probably have to buy tickets and go to the later movie. And she goes, "Oh yeah, yes sir, senior citizen line, but you have to be a senior citizen." I grabbed my ID card and I said, is that senior citizen enough?" She goes, "Oh sir, you're next." So she
yeah.
gives me the ticket and I go right back to the line. I say, "Gonzalez, let's go. Let's go to the go." And she goes, "Why? Where are we going? Where are we going?" I said, "I got the tickets. I got the ticket." She couldn't figure out how I was able to get the tickets. Watch the movie. That's a sign that your boyfriend might be a senior citizen is if he's able to get a ticket before everybody else while you're waiting in line. So that's how and that like I said, there are certain things that people senior citizens are able to do that I mean I don't know what how did you think that I was able to get those tickets if what were you thinking?
I don't think about anything.
You just thought I was able to get the tickets like maybe I jumped the line and went up to the front and
Maybe I thought you're telling them that you have to go back to the US in the next few hours, diba? Like that. I did not think about you using your trick.
so you didn't realize that I was a senior citizen. You just thought I told him that I needed to go back to the US. Anyway, so but that's that was I thought that was pretty and when she found out how old I was, then it clicked in her head. Ah, that's how you was able to get the tickets.
No, I said that there's many signs already. But I did not pay attention. God has
Yeah.
already given me the signs back, but I
Yes.
just ignore it.
Yeah. Yeah. There was many signs that I was much older than I said I was. Hi, Jimmy John. Jimmy John's 103. Let's see here. Let's see here. My first time the cashier at Golden Corral asked my age for senior discount, I cried. Jimmy Jump. Eli Rabbit, can you talk Japanese? Japan would have been in my second choice to meet girls if Philippines would not work. Darren. Yeah, Rabbit, that's a very true, especially for Filipina. They look younger at 40 and older at 20. They tend to tell you what you want to hear. Really, it's a good idea to gracefully ID check them. Yes, you know that we're older and then we may look younger. Filipinas are young. They may be younger, but they try to tell people they're older, kind of like Gonzalez did in the past. I'm not going to go to that, right? All right, here we go.
Wow, wow, wow.
I
You're
said,
just like, you want to the table?
yeah, yeah. Art chairs, 105 minutes already. I'm late to the party. Tarzan. Oh, art chairs. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, buddy? Uh, yeah, we're just talking about lying to our girlfriends about our age. Ay, ay, ay. Big communication gap, but Philippines, they all speak English. Easy time there, and then Panays are much more prettier. Yes, I gotta agree with you on that, Rabbit. I was in Japan for 3 years too, and I would say Filipino women outrank the Japanese women. But a Japanese girl likes you, she will go home with you, even not talking to her. Happens, found that weird too. Oh, hmm. Japanese women, huh? They will go home with you, not even say anything, huh?
I will not go with someone not ano.
Yes, Eli. From Eli. That's pretty interesting, huh? Are we all heading out for Japan soon?
Remember, I know how did I find out about his age?
Uh, how did you find out about my age, Gonzalez?
No, we went to the Korean restaurant, diba? And then I put my phone in your bag. Normally, guys,
Ah,
I don't touch his things or stuff. But during that time, after we went to the rest of having dinner, I asked him where my phone is, but he went straight to the
CR
to the office. To the,
to the office.
so I was like, look, I was asking him 3 times already. He did not say anything. So I opened his bag, and then there's like a green thing. His ID fell out from his wallet. I said, oh,
Oh, my ID just happened to fall out of my wallet.
yes. No, I'm not like your wallet ba? Like your ID like doing like this. Like shows a little bit, diba?
Right.
And then I was curious. I was like, what does he look like when he was young? You
Oh,
know.
you weren't checking
I
out my age. You were just wondering what I looked
no.
like when I was younger.
Yes. I was like,
Okay.
oh, let me see his ID ba. But I'm not thinking about checking the age or the number. I just wanna see what does he look like when he was young, you know. But then, like, there's uh Taiwanese words in your ID. I did not understand it. It's like
Right.
what is that? What the heck is this? 195 something like that. I
One
was like,
nine five nine 1950.
I was like, what does 111959 this and that? I'm like,
That's my
it must
birthday, Gonzalez.
it must be his age because I don't understand the language that ano ba that's written there because it was writing in Taiwanese, diba?
Yeah.
Chinese,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mandarin. So I went to grab my phone and then I started to ano ba like 1959 minus 2023. I'm like, I'm like, I think there's something wrong with my phone. You know? No, it's his picture.
It's my picture.
No, I was laying in bed, ba. I was like doing this. Wait, 1959 minus 2023, but it says 65. Like what? I was like, what? No, I was like, there's something wrong with my phone. And then every time, every time that he make a sound in the CR. I'm like, I'm so scared that guys that he might caught me, ba. That I, he might caught me, ba. And then the second time I went to I used my other phone, but the result is still the same.
Double check the numbers, the calculator on a different phone. Is that what you did?
Yes, I was like, wait, what? I thought he's on 52. Tapos, after he got off from the CR, I was so upset. I said, is there anything that you wanted to tell me? He said, tell you what? Is there anything that I don't know? I said, you know what I'm talking about. He was like, come on, Gonzalez. I don't know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
said,
how did I know that she had already looked at my ID? I wasn't like I said, "Why is she questioning me? I don't know what she's talking about."
I was like, did you lie to me about? I said, did you lie to me about your age? I didn't want to go near him, guys, because I was so upset. I don't want to be with him.
Yeah, she was, like, on the other side of the bed or the room, and I'm standing right outside the toilet. So we're, like, maybe 30 feet apart. I'm going, "Why is she, like, all the way on one side of the bed, and I'm by the toilet, and she's going, 'Is there something you wanna tell me?'" I said, "Well, you know what? Everything came out alright."
and then, and
What
then
I was thinking, I was thinking about what had just happened in the toilet. I wasn't thinking about what she was thinking.
I'm already like crying, but like
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
that's
you know what I'm talking about. Did you lie to
yeah.
me about? It was like,
Yes, yes. When she
uh,
started looked like that she was crying, and I was like, "Oh, crap. Something happened," right? She found out about in my mind, I was going, "Oh, I wonder what she found out." I mean, I haven't been, you know, yeah, cheating on her, but what else what's another reason that would cause her to cry? And we
then
just had a nice dinner at a Korean restaurant.
I was like, he said, I was like, did you lie to me about your age? And then he said, mm, Gonzalez will never talk about diba? Age, diba? You never asked me about my age. And then he finally admitted it. I feel
Because
bit
we didn't talk about my age. We just started we remember after we broke up when we got back together, then we started dating. You never asked me about my age. I mean, I never thought about that. I mean,
but still kasi you're like you betray me. You wait I mean there's so many chance that you could tell me about your age, but you're acting like as if you're not hiding anything. And then after that, guys, we never no, we never talk.
yeah. We didn't talk for a while and
We just went to to bed without talking to each other. I didn't want to talk to him.
yeah. I'll tell you, this is where, and I'll fast forward very quickly. She was ready to leave. We went to bed. and she pretty much had her stuff packed. I mean, she was like ready to go. And I thought that she would have been gone in the morning because we did not talk to each other that night. And when I woke up, she was still there. And the first thing I said to her goes, "Oh, I thought you would have already left me by now." Um, but this is how you think about things that happen outside of whatever your relationship is. I had invited her kids to come swimming with us at our hotel the next morning, and the kids were coming to the hotel, so she couldn't leave because the kids were on the way. We had the maid, I believe either the maid or the driver, to bring the kids to the
Yeah,
hotel,
Kuya
and we
Paul.
were and so we didn't even talk at all. All I did was just play with the kids and took them swimming. I almost drowned her child, Jerome, that day.
Yeah, I was trying
But
to my youngest son in the middle of.
yes, that's how I taught my kids how to swim. I just threw them in the pool. So I was going to do the same thing with her son, but I saw his face. His face was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then I jump in the pool and I got him back out because he couldn't float. But through all that, did you go home, or you went home, or then you said,
No, what I know what happened during that time because I saw how he took care of my kids, my
other
two.
than trying to drown her child, I was very nice, and I treated her kids with respect and everything, and she decided to give me a second
Oh,
chance.
like he went to grab towels and wipe my kids. I was like, wait a minute, do I really have to leave just because of his age? No,
Yeah,
I think it's not very reasonable for me to leave because of that. Because of that thing.
yeah.
And then
And we've only known each other for 6 years, and then when I came back, we were already together for almost 2 years. So it was you know you you know you had already fell in love with me, and I've already tricked her. I just
well, banda. So, guys, we've been through so much already. It's not
yeah.
time. uh, Like I don't want to just like let go just because of that issue. It's just an age. I was like, well, you have to face your karma.
Yes, Jimmy, I had her at hello. Oh,
No, I know.
oh man.
No. Sam has been a very good boyfriend to me ever since he came back the second time. He never did something that, like hurting me like that. He's so
Yeah.
nice in everything. So it makes me think that I have no reason to leave him.
You don't have any reason to leave me.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
it's just so good to me.
We're very fortunate to have each other, and I'm very fortunate that she gave me a second chance. And then she found out that I lied to her about my age. It was a very close call. I almost lost her at that moment, but yeah, fate had it that we were able to get through it, and we started this YouTube channel, and here we are. Uh, let's see here. Let me go back. Rabbit, Oliver. Geez, Ollie, is it still in one piece? Darren, especially your social media and every like and hearts. Oliver, I think so, Rabbit. I still stand to pee. Oh, yeah, I have that problem. Rabbit, I took down my young military pics from my Facebook page because someone posted, comment says, yum, wifey was irritated. Jimmy, Jane, Sam really not from the US. He's from Yemen. I'm Yemen. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jimmy. Thanks for the help there, Darren. Oh, that too. Filipina never ever forget. She'll bring that up for 10 years. Oliver, Yemen. Yes. Rapid, Darren. You have to train her not to do that, or that be your downfall. Sam, you had her at hello. Eli King. The plan worked, Sam, and now you have two young kids at your side as well. Yes, I do love the two kids though. Eli, how does it feel being a stepdad? I don't want to call myself as a stepdad to those two young boys. I think Gonzalez and I talked about it. In fact, we just talked about it today, didn't we, Gonzalez?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. I told her I'm not gonna
We had
pretend to be there.
we had a long conversation, guys. It's like a
Yeah,
30 days conversation in just
yeah. It's
one week.
kind of wild that you asked that question, but Jane and I must have spent almost an hour talking about her kids today. And I told her that I'm not gonna pretend to be their father. I'm just gonna be there to guide them if they need me. I'll love them. I'll take care of them. But their father is their father. My I was an adopted child, and my dad did everything he could to raise me to do the right things, and that's what I'm going to do for these kids. Just give them a chance to be a good citizen, but their dad is their dad, and I know Gonzalez dad. I mean Gonzalez Otis dad, Josh's father, and he's a great man, and he can raise him, the way he wants to. But I just told Gonzalez that I'll be there. I could be their friend. I can be their give him some guidance. Uh,
No, the reason why we're talking about that, guys, because one of the reasons why we broke up a long time ago is because of me having a child, and then the other girl is the plain single. Let's just say it that way, diba?
yeah, yeah. See how things change, right? When I was back about when I first started going there, I would go out with girls, but I was not going to get serious with any girl that had a child. And that was one of the reasons, I thought I could do it with Jane, but then I realized that I couldn't do it at the time. And that's the reason that we broke up, because Jane had a son at the time. And I think he was what, 4 or 5 or,
We never broke up. I left.
yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, whatever it is we were not together. But when I came back the second time, Jane already had another child,
Yes.
and I wasn't. Yeah, our whole thing was, I wasn't planning on going back with her. We just happened to meet each other, and she had some health needs she was going through, and I was trying to help her out to go through her health situation. And then next thing you know,
He
I fell
seduced.
in love with her again. Huh?
He seduced me.
Ah, no, Gonzalez, you seduced me.
Uncle. Tiyuhin is
Tiyun.
uncle.
What is a Tayun Batan Tayun?
Tiyuhin. Uncle.
Oh, yes, I'll be their uncle. Uncle Sam.
Where did he go? Di ba Rabid? Rabid. Tiyo. Tiyuhin is Bisaya. Diba? Is that a Bisaya? Where on a video call, Rabbit?
Let's see here. Jasmine has seen me many times. Well, online, right?
Yes. I know, guys. I told Sam this that I'm not forcing him to be a father to my kids. How can you visit someone when you have a wife, Rabbit?
I don't know. I just try to learn words.
Ah, okay. With your wife right next to you?
Oh, Gonzalez. Gonzalez,
No, I will never allow my, for example, husband or boyfriend to say hello to other woman.
yeah. Well,
Jade, I was at work. You do that when your wife is not around.
hey, Jimmy. So you're just trying to learn words? You batang tiyuhin.
Youngest
So that
uncle.
means I'm an uncle?
Yes. I work lots of people. I have to say hello to many people. Ooh, including video call. Say hello to people at work. I can understand, but calling someone.
Gonzalez. Jasmine is a friend of ours on our chat, man. We talk to each other.
No, I don't know.
I'm beginning to be able to differentiate between Tagalog, Bisaya, and Sub. Really, is there a big difference, Gonzalez, on those? Batang means young. So
Edi wow.
Jasmine want to see if I'm handsome.
No,
Yeah, I
I already saw Ate Jasmine also.
you what now?
Ate Jasmine, she called me many times before on a video call.
Yeah. Auntie Jasmine is a nice person, I could tell, even though I've never met her. You know, why don't we do this?
She has a stroke.
Oh, she does. I didn't know that. Why don't we say we go? You said she lives near you, right, in Quezon City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should stop by and say hello to her before, before we move out of Quezon City and into Angeles when I come back next time. Okay. We'll try to set up a time with her and we can have lunch with her or something or coffee.
It's not normal for you guys to talk or to say hello. Let's just say, someone add you on Facebook and then you have a girlfriend, diba? And then that person wants to video chat to you. Is that normal to entertain or to talk to someone online?
I think everybody's different at their own beliefs, their own level. Because I used to do it all the time, remember? Yeah.
What?
I don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore. I used to. Anyway, let's see here. Rapid. That is why I said you guys should meet Jasmine, eat out or something, be good. Yes, we will. Jasmine is sweet. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna try to like I told Gonzalez that we need to meet with her before we go to Angeles. Jane, a
No, but
man is
okay.
allowed
I don't
women
I
to
I don't friends with guys.
right,
I have girlfriends.
right, right.
It's ano kasi, it's weird kasi when a man and a woman.
Well, you can know you're old fashioned, which is that's why I love about you. That's why yeah, we're together.
I found that weird.
Yeah.
Ano, a man and a woman be friends, something like that.
No, Gonzalez, I told you I used to do it too, but before, but yeah, that's not to me it wasn't weird. But
Of course you like it. Hello. Yes, my
over yes, men, we love it, man. We love to talk to.
we love flirting.
Oh yeah. Uh, but like I said, I
Gus, hello. Good morning.
yeah. Oh, Darren says he doesn't agree. And
I'm
you're gonna have all these guys that's gonna not gonna agree with you. I could tell you. I mean, men are men. They're just not gonna
I'm
agree
not
with you.
I'm not expecting to have someone that will side me here.
Yeah. Just book my hotel from Manila. Where are you staying in Manila? My view.
It's unfair because it's this okay. In real life, when woman
Hey Gus, what's up? How you doing? Oh, Darren agrees with you. Okay. Well, I thought I thought he was talking about. Oh, so you have
well, Darren, I give you 1 point.
so Darren agrees with you. I thought Darren disagree. Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. And I agree with you, Darren. So that's that's fine. If my wife ever told me to not ever talk to women, I will leave her.
What's the number of your wife? Ah, Robin.
Uh, oh, hey Gus, where are you? Where are you? Where are you from here? I know what Darren is. I will be seeing him tomorrow. I know what Rabbit is. He's up in Washington, and I know my view is in Manila. But where? And I know Jimmy Jung is probably at a bar getting ready to drink a beer. No, Jimmy Jung is probably working.
I
Georgia, Georgia. Oh, that's why you're a Bulldog fan. I hope.
I don't know. This is ever since my whole life. I don't friends with men.
You know what? Your whole life, what?
I don't friends with men.
Right. Yeah. Which, like I said, Gonzalez, you're old fashioned, and which is what I love about you, and that's why we're together.
It's not like I know. It's not like I'm old fashioned or something. It's just for me. It doesn't look good when men and woman goes out like they're friends, something like that. They're just friends.
Yeah. I like that. I like that, Gonzalez. Gus is your neighbor. Your neighbors? Yes. Yeah, I think the Falcons defense is
What?
going to be tough this year.
I'm
Jen
not.
is Lola at heart. Yes, she is. Yes, we are, Jimmy. Darren K. Them teenagers are super jealous for no reason at all, and I'm not a fan of that quirk. A woman should be confident enough to know that she is the one person the man wants to keep for
Again.
peace sake,
I
not just heart.
I know, guys. I'm not a jealous person. I don't get jealous, but it's just that I don't find it, know, nice to go out with a man.
Yeah. Um.
Wait, oh
Yeah.
wait,
I.
to go out with other men, but uh, other than your boyfriend, something like that.
Yeah.
I find it weird.
And once again, I agree with you on
Because
that.
let's say when man and woman goes out, even though let's just say they're saying they're friends, but there's a tendency to say, for example, they go out for a drink, something might happen, diba?
Right. Right.
That
Don't trigger her. Oh my gosh. I think uh Rabbit Gonzalez not gonna let that go, Rabbit.
No, guys, I'll be honest. I'm not a jealous person.
Yeah,
Sam, Sam knows that.
yeah,
It's just that for me, it doesn't look good to go out with other men other than your boyfriend.
yeah.
I don't even
Well, it's not good for me to, go out with other.
woman also. Right? Because something might, no, there's something might happen kasi even though like especially there's some guys sometimes goes out with their girlfriends and like they're touching that girl as if it's normal just because they're so comfy to each other. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I
Even
agree
gay,
with you, Gonzalez. I do. I really do.
even
Um,
even gays, I know. I don't like like gays sometimes act like women, diba?
mm-mm.
Like they're touching you and holding your some part of your body. It doesn't for me it's very uncomfy because there's
Yeah,
there's still a man, guys.
yeah. Well, that's a different story. I mean, I know Rabbit is not gay. Rabbit, let's see here. Food is not exclusive with me and wife. I am allowed to eat with other people other than my wife. My views. So a woman sent me a picture of her arm with a claimed stamp on it. Then it said wrong person and deleted picture. What should I think of that? My view. Touch you like Sam friend at Tequila Reef.
Yeah, no, yeah, like that, ba?
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I will say this, when I go to Philippines, I want a girlfriend just like Jane or Christelle or Anne or Bianca or Sasha or Beth Ann, or I'll finish this last later. Ah, boy. Isn't there a song about that? Anne, Bianca, Beth, yeah, okay.
But
My views,
also,
your world.
it's
Ask for a different picture.
it's a different story if it's a group of friends, guys. For example, you, me, Crystals, and then some of our friends. I don't mind that because we're
Yeah.
going with our like our our boyfriends or girlfriends because we both
Right.
have.
We're all friends. Yeah. We're in a group there. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. But you going out like for example, diba, your friend with let's just say just for an example, guys, okay? Your friend with Ate Jasmine, diba? And then she's so much younger than you, and then you guys are friends, and then you guys are going out, and then I'm your girlfriend. I don't think I can stand that. It's not because I'm jealous. It's just that it just doesn't look right for me.
Yeah. There's a song that Randy Newman did, Short People. Hey, Jimmy, you better hurry up. Oliver's girlfriend's going to hook you up. Yep. There's a song like
Diba?
that. Uh,
Like, are you gonna allow me for just for example, I have a guy friend. Are you gonna allow me to go out with him?
no.
Oh no, diba? Common sense, guys.
Common sense guy. No questions asked. So if you're planning on taking out Jane Gonzalez for lunch, make sure you invite me too.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see here, Darren. There's a. I used to have an expat friend there. He too had a Filipina, and when we went out, he flirted and sat with others at our table. I didn't like that. Darren, I sent that message to a business friend. It was from earlier. He was what? And invited me too. Rabbit, if you want to go out with a guy for food and you are my GF, by all means. If you sleep with him, that is on you, and I just find me another girlfriend.
That means you don't love your girlfriend.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Oliver, join the club. Darren, accidentally sent to wrong people. We got all kinds of stuff going on in our live stream today. It could be anything.
It's like ano kasi if that's your thinking or your mindset that you don't care about your girlfriend, and once you find out that your girlfriend slept with that person, you can find, you know, someone else. That means you really wanted to do that. You're just waiting, diba, for her to do something.
Rabbit?
That's the mindset of a playboy.
Ah, mindset of a playboy. There's a lot of playboys going on. Jane, I do not control what my girlfriend will do with other people. You have to control your emotions.
Duh! Ewan ko
You like
sa'yo.
it? Okay, I agree with Rabbit. Love is never one sided. That's just an illusion. If she is sleeping with another guy, she isn't in love.
But let's do reverse also. You like king. If you happen to sleep with your friend, diba? No. Don't tell me it's okay.
Jane, if you are my girlfriend, trust you to make the correct decision.
Yes, because I never go out, diba? I don't go out.
For guys, it's different. They can do that and still be in love. You know, what's that phrase that I keep using on some of my videos? Double standards.
The what now? A girl? Read their comments.
A girl should never have a excuse. She was in a bad place. She should never let herself be in that risk. Oh, okay. Yeah. For guys, let's see here, Jimmy. I keep boundaries. For example, I don't watch Jane live chats, and I don't dialogue Jane on any of her videos. Yeah, that's good. Rabbit, not going out is not an answer. Why cut down your happiness? I do want to be the reason for your unhappiness.
Ah, unhappiness.
You like, I am not saying I am doing that though. Yeah, I mean, you can agree and disagree just because, you don't have to be doing that. And there are people,
Oh,
it's kind of like
duh.
someone that likes to smoke and you don't, right? It's a choice. It's a personal choice.
But if it's happened to you, kasi you guys are ended up crying. Oh, my girl doing this.
Hmm.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's so easy to say something ba because it's you did not experience it yet. Once you
Yeah.
experience something kasi, it hurts, guys.
Yeah. Especially if you love someone, right? And
Yeah.
you're exclusive. You know, if you have a, I can understand if you're not exclusive with each other, but if you're exclusive and you're my girl and I'm your man, you know, we shouldn't be out, you know, roaming around, right? Yeah. So in that sense, yeah, if you're exclusive, then you shouldn't be roaming around. Let's see, happiness is together once a couple, not 100%, but mainly no girls' night out to the club. Yeah, no girls out night out at the club. Tommy John, Jimmy John, Tommy John. Hey, Tommy John, how's that pitching arm? Jimmy John. I will, however, dialogue the crap out of Sam's chats. Rabbit Jane, if I show up at a party and a girl with a boyfriend finds me handsome, it's not my problem, but hers.
Duh! Rapid ah. Yan ah.
uh, I like you the way you are, Jane.
No, because kasi for me, also, I'm also thinking that going out with someone, even though your boyfriend is saying that it's okay with him, but think, guys, you're like hurting your boyfriend without you knowing that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like Rabbit, but you know, the way he thinks,
It's
that's the way
like
he thinks. Yeah.
kasi, we're talking about relationship now. If you want your relationship happy, you know, respect your partner ba?
Yeah. Well, you know, there are. Remember, I said the word exclusive. That means you know you're with that girl and nobody else. Uh, if you have an open relationship where you're with that girl and then she's allowed to go and have lunch and dinner with other men, uh, you know that's said up front, right? You would say, "Hey, you're allowed to do that, and I'm allowed to do that, and we should not get upset."
Jane
I
is
mean,
rather terrible. Slight joke.
I'm not out there poaching.
No, what did I say earlier? I forgot the word. It's just my opinion, okay? My opinion alone.
Yeah, yeah,
Ano lang, for me kasi ano. Also guys, me and Sam had we've experienced to be in an open relationship before, where he allows me to talk to other men
yep.
or date other men, which for the last 1 year I never been out, never been talking to anyone, even though there's someone who was willing to come to the Philippines to meet me. Even though I'm allowed to do it or to meet that person, I was never go out to meet that person. Because for me, I'm commit. Even though he's allowing me, I'm committed to him.
Yeah. I remember that. You know, I remember saying that to you back then, and
Yes, we had that experience.
yeah, yeah.
No.
Have you fed the chicken, Jane?
I don't know kasi like I feel like if I go out with other men, even though I'm not doing anything, I feel like that's considered a betrayal for me. You know,
So,
yeah,
if it considers a what?
like that's considered as a betray for me. Like you betray your boyfriend, something like that.
Right, right.
You should never do something that. might hurt your partner's feelings, even though
Yeah.
it's okay with him for you to do that.
Right. Yeah, I think that when yeah, said that, you're allowed to remember you can talk to anybody. In fact, I was even trying to help you have other boyfriends. Remember, you would, say, "Hey, there's," uh and I was, seeing other girls, right?
Mm.
So, it you have to set it up front, but then once you become exclusive, once again, then all the other stuff, for me, you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be talking to other men. You shouldn't go out with other men. I shouldn't be talking to other women and going out with other women, especially having dinner uh, without inviting you. On the last minute. All right, here we go. Rabbit, I
But
have many women. Go ahead.
I'm not saying that he's not allowed to talk to people.
All right,
It's just that, ano ba, just you and then that girl, your friend. I'm not saying that he's not allowed to meet people like group of friends, something like that.
right, right. Yeah. So would never limit someone's ability to interact with others, people talking, whatever. You just have to know your boundaries. Let's see here. All right, it's 5 p.m. here. You know what that means. Happy hours. Gotta go. Nice chat, folks. Thanks all. And many women friends, and they talk me, man, stuff. I give them my honest take. It is helpful to have friends on the opposite sex too. You just have to know your boundaries. Hey, Jane, there are things you say to your close friends, but not your boyfriend, diba?
I don't have a close friend.
Yeah. But too dangerous for me to stray. Yeah, I think that for some guys they could do that and not stray, but for many guys, they will stray, right, Gonzalez? I mean, they'll talk to someone, the next thing you know, they're already hopping in bed with them. So, yeah,
Oh,
good for
I
you,
know
Rabbit,
someone.
that you're
Oh,
able to do that, huh?
I know someone that do that.
Can we not talk about that subject? Let's.
What?
By the
I'm not
way, guys.
Wait, why are you so defensive? I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay. Hey, how many hours have we? We're about an hour and a half, or almost 2 hours, right, Gonzalez?
Okay, yeah.
It's over 2 hours,
There
about.
Yeah, there are things that you say to your close friend but not to your. No, I don't do that. Cause
Yeah,
the only friend I have kasi that I can tell everything that I want to say is Sam.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We too keep things private. We don't say everything to everybody. All right,
We don't
Gonzalez.
we don't why talk to other friends or to someone when you can talk to your boyfriend?
Yeah. All right,
I just
Gonzalez.
say,
It's
okay.
it's been about 2 hours, so we're gonna cut the scene off. The title of this video will be
Know your boundaries, Char.
"Know Your Boundaries."
If you
All
don't
right,
want the happiness.
to be missing, right? And why we, as I spoke to my Filipino a lot, and why we found it like
Like
that,
I'm
even from
say, I know
same thing.
I'm telling you guys, you will have a good relationship and a happy relationship and a healthy relationship if you do that.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Well, it's working. It's working for me and you, right, Gonzalez?
Yes.
That's
He's
all
not
that matters. Everybody's
Yes.
different, Gonzalez. Let's leave it like that. Everybody's different. Every relationship is different. Our job is not to intrude our, our relationship to others, but if it works out for you, then it works. It may not. Our relationship, the way we treat our relationship, may not work out for everybody, right?
Yes, it's just that
Okay.
that's just my, just like what I said earlier. That's just my opinion, or how
Hmm.
I handle, how I, or I would say how I handle my relationship with Sam.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. That's how our relationship goes. All right,
I'm not
guys.
I'm not asking you guys to do the same thing, but
Right.
if you guys chose to mess around, that's on you, diba? So
Right.
be ready.
Right. All right, Darren. Thank you for joining us this evening. Rabbit, thank you for getting involved. I really do appreciate you for joining to our conversation. Eli, Oliver,
Thank you, Rabbit.
uh,
Hope your, I
uh,
know your wife will not joke.
let's see here. Jimmy John, thank you. Let's see. Here we go. We got Eli, Rapid. Um, let's see here. Who else do we want to thank before we sign off? My View. Thank you, My View. And be safe going to Manila. Who else here? What we got? Oh, Darren. You got to thank Darren. Thank you, Darren. I'll see you tomorrow night when I'm back at your house. Gus, thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Eli, once again, Eli, thank you. Thank you, Eli. Am I missing any more people? Armchairs. Yep. 105 minutes. Thank you, Armchairs.
We have other
What?
people.
Lena
We have,
was here earlier. Thank you,
yeah,
Lena.
we have many people earlier.
Yeah. Abel. Thank you, Abel Williams.
New
He
people.
stuck with us a long time.
And what's the name? His name? Omen?
Huh?
Oh, one man. One man, right? Was it one man?
Uh, one.
I don't know. It's just like by everyone. If we don't, you know who you are, diba?
Yeah.
You can
One
find it.
man. Yes, one man was on here. Abel Williams was here. So thank you guys for joining us our live stream, and we will talk to you guys in about 3 or 4 days. Y'all be safe, okay? Bye bye.